Hey, this is Suzanne with Sweetser's Native. It's April 20th, 2018, TGIF. It's Friday, ready for my weekend, where I get to just stay home and hang out with the kids and be on the farm. And I wanted to do a quick vlog and show you what we have going on in the garden. So there's an overall shot of the garden. We've got the meat chickens in the background over there. We have corn growing there. I think it's golden bantam, but I really can't remember. This row of green beans, we've got several types of green beans there. We have Cherokee wax. We have a flat potted Italian style green bean. I don't remember what it was when I planted it just a few weeks ago. And we have a flat potted Italian style green bean that's a pole bean, and that's the one that has the trellis right there. And that one is Garden of Eden, and I'm super psyched that I actually remembered that. Over here on this green bean row we have Blue Lake Bush green bean, and it's my favorite green bean. It's got little white seeds, and I don't know why, but I just like little white seeds in my green beans. This one right here is Burpee Stringless. I've never grown it before, so we'll have to see. Sorry, I'm out here by the road, a motorcycle went by. We'll have to see how it does. I have two rows of tomatoes here and here, and I do like my determinate tomatoes. I may change my mind later, but I've been gardening for I guess about 12 years now, and the thing I like about the determinate tomatoes is that I don't have to prune them, I don't have to fuss with them, and they set all of their fruit at one time, so I can make big batches of sauce. So most of the tomatoes I have in here are determinate tomatoes, and I do have a couple of mystery tomatoes that I found in the rabbit hutch, so I'm excited to see what kind those are. I dug them up and transplanted them. I have some squash peeking out here that I have co-planted with one of my rows of peas. And I'm going to take you and see if we can find a squash flower really quick. A female squash flower. So here's one right here. There we go, and there's a couple that are forming there. So the female squash flowers always have a little baby squash at the bottom of them. And you don't get squash from the male squash flowers. Obviously they provide the pollen and not the fruit. Or maybe that isn't so obvious, I guess. Let's see. Got cucumbers right here. We got a neighbor passing by, and I don't know why, but I get really embarrassed whenever people come around and I'm trying to video, so I'm just going to hold the phone down and pretend I'm not videoing. Right here we have snow peas, and the reason why they're collapsed like that is because I want to save some seed from them. So I've already harvested lots of snow peas there, and for the snow peas it'll be my third year for the snow peas saving seeds. And then here we have some English peas. These are from seed that I saved from last year. This will be the second year on those. And then these two rows of English peas are English peas that I got from the store because I did not have enough. So as you can see, these are at a different stage. And I'll show you a really cool mutant that popped up. So this guy right here popped up, and I don't know if it's going to have edible pea pods yet. I'm interested to see how that works out, but that would be pretty cool if it did. And I've got some strawberry plants in amongst these weeds. Some of the weeds I pull, some of them I leave. Maybe I can do a weed walk vlog at some point. I think that would be pretty interesting to some people, where we talk about some things that grow that you should just let grow, even though they look like weeds, because they can be used for medicinal purposes. And plus because they're pretty. I have to mention, I have to go ahead and mention a couple of them. This is evening primrose. The seed pods can be used. They help, that was spit from a bug, but let's see, yeah, I just rubbed my hands in some kind of nasty funk. But anyhow, evening primrose can be used for feminine health, for uterine health. And so I try to let a little bit of that grow in the garden, but it really takes over, so you have to keep an eye on it. And then this right here is a speedwell. That's the common name, and it's in the Veronicaceae family, and it's just really pretty. It doesn't bother anybody, so I leave it alone. We have another neighbor, so I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Shh. Let's pretend we're not filming. We'll wait for them to pass. Now they've passed. All right, there's some onions. We've got yellow onions and red onions, and some flowering arugula, which is just beautiful. It's been flowering for a couple of months now, and so I can't wait to save the seeds from it. And it's been through some really cold weather without any trouble. Red Russian kale that went through cold weather without any trouble. And these red mustards, they're a little worse for the wear, but I am going to save seeds from them, because my normal mustards that I save seeds from every year, for the first time ever, and I've been saving that seed for about 5 years in a row, first time ever during that time that the frost has totally killed those greens. So I want to have that in my arsenal, knowing that it is cold tolerant for my area. And then I have some more strawberries, and I can see some nice red strawberries peeking out, and I'm trying so hard not to eat them and leave them for the kids when they get home in a little bit. And then a row of sunflowers, which will hopefully provide us some visibility screening from this very busy road that we have here. And right, I guess that, oh, fingerling potatoes. Watching Danny and Wanda with Deep South Homestead inspired me to plant these fingerling potatoes, and I got these from a health food store, which is a great place, like an organic food store or Whole Foods, to get your seed potatoes from, instead of paying what they're asking for at Lowe's. If you buy them from a store that sells organic produce, you're going to get something that'll sprout. My husband's pulling up now, so I'm going to sign off. I hope you'll have a great weekend, and don't forget to have fun.